If you've been reading our blog or even watching us these last few days, you know East Texas is expected to see a lot of rain over the next 24 to 48 hours as Beryl makes its way to our area. Joining me now is Dr. Michael Brennan, Director of the National Hurricane Center in Miami. Dr. Brennan, thank you so much for speaking with us tonight.
Yeah, great to be with you.
Well, first off, I want to ask, by the time Beryl makes it here to East Texas, are we expecting it to be a tropical storm, tropical depression?
Yeah, it's going to be weakening sort of from a tropical depression down to tropical storm, from a tropical storm to tropical depression intensity as it moves across East Texas. I don't think winds are going to be a big concern in your portion of East Texas. The focus is mainly going to be on the rainfall threat and also a threat of tornadoes as we go through the day on Monday and into Monday night and Tuesday.
Obviously the story here, that is the rain. How much rain could our area of East Texas see?
Yeah, we're expecting widespread rainfall totals of 5 to 10 inches in this corridor, all the way from the Houston-Galveston area up through Palestine, Tyler, up to Paris, and up into the Arklatex region. Somewhere in this region is likely to pick up isolated totals as high as 15 inches. And all that rain is going to fall in about 24 hours or so. So there's a pretty significant risk of flooding. There's a flash flood and flood watches in effect for this entire area of East Texas. And then especially for Monday morning into Tuesday morning, we have a level 3 out of 4 risk for flash flooding, including the Tyler area, Palestine, over to just west of Shreveport. This is an area where we could see some widespread and also considerable flash and urban flooding, depending on just how quickly that rain falls and exactly where it falls during the day on Monday.
And Dr. Brennan, I know this isn't a one-and-done deal. It's going to be a couple of hours. By when should people be home to ride out the rain and the storms we're expecting?
Well, in East Texas, I would think by, certainly in the morning hours all through the day, you're going to want to be in a safe place, not just from the heavy rainfall and flooding, but the potential for tornadoes to form in the outer rain bands. It's going to be a dangerous situation as we go from Monday afternoon into Monday night in East Texas. So you should probably plan on just being in a safe place as early as you can tomorrow and stay there through the night, Monday night into Tuesday.
And I know you were mentioning earlier, wind isn't that big of an impact further up here in East Texas, but where could the most wind impacts be seen across the coast and all the way up here to East Texas too?
Yeah, and for the wind impacts along the coast, we're looking at sort of the Matagorda Bay area all the way up to Freeport, where we have these hurricane warnings in place. That's where we expect the core of Beryl to move on shore overnight tonight into the early morning hours in the red. The blue areas show tropical storm warnings that are in effect farther east up into the Houston-Galveston metro area, up into inland portions of East Texas, southeast Texas, where we could see tropical storm force winds producing, tree damage, power outages, more significant wind damage expected near where Beryl makes landfall along the coast.
And you were mentioning, folks should be home, ready to ride out the storm by Monday morning at the latest. By when can we expect for the worst to be over in East Texas?
Yeah, the center of Beryl is going to pull away overnight Monday into Tuesday and be moving up into the Mississippi Valley. So conditions should improve by daybreak Tuesday and steadily improve during the day Tuesday from that point onward.
And Dr. Brennan, anything else East Texans should know before heading to bed tonight?
I guess just, again, never drive into areas where water covers the road. If a flood warning is issued, please stay in a safe place, get to higher ground, know how to keep yourself safe if water starts to rise in your area. We lose a lot of people, more than any other hazard. We lose them to rainfall flooding and tropical storms and hurricanes, often well inland, well away from the coast. So just because Beryl's not going to be a hurricane anymore, even a tropical storm when it gets to the Tyler area, areas of East Texas, doesn't mean that the danger has passed.
A good reminder to turn around and don't drown, especially in those flooded waters and the county roads. Dr. Brennan, thank you so much for joining us and giving us all this information.
Thanks so much.